Hello. uh, hello everybody. Welcome on. Hi Blurry. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, guys. I am so sorry for the 10-minute waiting screen. I was still setting up. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi Caspy. Hi Blurry. Welcome. Welcome. We're gonna start with a PNG because I think it's really cute, and also I will get the model in a second, I promise. I just wanted to show it off. I think it's really cute. For anyone that came in with the raid, if you're still here, hello, my name is Soyuu. I am was corrupt fallen angel, kind of now a demon. We'll get into it in a bit, but I like comfy games, and this is my 2.0 that I've delayed for a whole year. So if you're sticking around, I really appreciate it. If you do need to rush off, if you need to grab a drink, a snack, a meal, take a nap, or go to sleep, I completely understand, and I want you to take care of yourself because that's the most important thing ever. One bad thing with a 40 stream streak. Thank you. Soyuu. New lore. We have a new lore command. It's called we're simplifying Soyu's lore because she hates narrative writing and she will do whatever she wants. That is all. We have all of our mods here, I think. We have the whole gang. Oh my goodness, the gang's all here. Soy me, soy we, soy us, soy us, the collective.
Hello.
Hi Matt, welcome on in. Hello. Hi Kyler. Hi. Soy we. Witnessing history? Oh god, that makes me really nervous. I haven't done a debut in so long, and everything is very new at the moment. Like, my whole setup is new. My whole OBS is new. I've revamped my OBS. I deleted every single scene, and then I remade all of them. Because I thought, like, new me, new everything. Yeah, new OBS, new me, new model, new setup, new environment. I hope the mic is okay. It might be a bit echoey, because I haven't unpacked my plushies yet. So the noise dampeners haven't been set up, but I hope that at least I am audible and clear. 2.0 has been a very highly anticipated debut by everybody. I've had this model art for about, or maybe 2 years now. So I have been holding on to it and waiting, and finally I can show everybody because I just want to use I just want to be a cuter anime girl online. That's all I ever want to be. But yeah, Caspi, thank you for the 5 stream streak. I see you guys are enjoying the new emotes. I uploaded the new Twitch emotes yesterday. I hope you guys like them. I've refreshed all of them. I've left the lurk one because I think that's honestly the best one in my opinion. I've left the lurk one, especially on the free slot, and I've left the bee on the bits reward because it's a bits reward and I don't want to take that away from you guys. You have little signs to say yes, no for polls if you wanna, ads if you're stuck in ads. So it's all the communication signs that you need. The rest of the emails will be on Discord later on. I just haven't had the chance to upload them because there are so many emotes. Some of the subathon rewards are out there. We have Mold You. We have Mold You here on Twitch. I'm still waiting for a couple more. I think they're just on the wait list. Hopefully they will be in the works soon. Yeah, we have a brick throw. I like the brick throw. Everybody likes the brick throw. Now you can throw brick at your fellow chatters, at your fellow Soyu's. Yeah, there are a lot. Will the arts be shown? There's a decent amount of arts on the debut slides. Stay tuned. I'm not sure if the changes have gone through yet, but I have changed all my icons. So my YouTube channels have all changed. My Twitch channel icon has changed. The Twitter one, I think, changed a while ago. I haven't gotten around to Blue Sky or the Discord yet because I'm quite enjoying my Discord one at the moment from the cover song art. So they've been updated as far as I can remember. Yeah, there's a decent amount of art, and then there'll be some that will come out later. Just so you know, I can savor them. I can kind of drip market my art. You know. There isn't too many though. I haven't really had the funds to get as much. But there's still like a good amount that you guys can look forward to. Definitely. In terms of stream length today, I'm not too sure how long I'll go, just because if anyone saw... Hi, Riero! Oh my god, hi! Can I have a shout out for Riero, please? Can I have a shout out for Riero, please, mods? I'm gonna give her a shout out anyways, even if she's looking. But yeah, if anyone saw on Twitter and Blue Sky, I do have tonsillitis. Yeah, unfortunate timing. Once again, I have had many tonsil sore throat issues over the years. It just happened that the big tonsillitis happened for my 2.0 debut. The swelling has gone down, so I'm pretty good today. It was really bad yesterday. And I splashed a lot of salt and aspirin onto my tonsils, and I think they're okay. So it should be fine, but just to not overwork myself, I'm gonna say maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours, which seems like a long time, but I yap a lot and I like to talk to you guys. I am so lonely. I am so alone. I want to stream so much more. If only I didn't get the tonsil debuff. Why did I get the tonsil debuff? We have our Wheeze emote. I love my Wheeze emote. It's so funny. So funny. Okay. I don't have a set kind of, what do you call it, program for today. I never do, and I don't like doing that. I'll just go wherever my brain really takes us. So I think it should be time to descend the model from the top of the screen and get rid of the PNG. Everybody say goodbye, Soyuu PNG. She is leaving, and I don't know when she will return. She rarely does. We'll say goodbye, Soyuu PNG. You will be remembered forever. If Soyuu ever has the time for a collab, she might pop up. And she gone. She gone. Okay. Where? Here. Here. Aha. See these? My loafers. You guys like loafers? I love loafers, and that is why I made a point to get some this time. I didn't have shoes before. Guess what? I can afford shoes now, and I found them. And they fit my feetsies very nicely. Don't say that. That's horrific. So yeah. We got shoes now. I think Possibly socks. No, they're hidden. My socks are hidden. But I got some fancy leg warmers, which I really like. I wanted to put a lot more of my own fashion into this model. I do like the other clothes that I was wearing before, but I think this is more me than anything. I like my loafers, even though they don't fit actually. It's a little tight. This is why maybe I take them off every now and then. But I got leg warmers and they keep my legsies warm. Because I get really cold really easily. Right now, it's winter. It's pretty much winter in Australia and it's fucking freezing. And I hate it. I hate it so much. These keep my pale legs warm. They are cute. I love them. I got a black pair as well, but I think the white looks nicer with my black shoes. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. What is happening? Winter in May, it is freezing cold. Mind you, if you go into the sun, like midday, it's hot and you start sweating. I love Australian weather. It's so good. It's not, I'm lying. It's so ass. Yeah, moving up, moving down. I got my knees, my knock knees. Nothing has changed, really. You just have more definition now in the knees. In the knees, and this stayed as well. I'll zoom out a little bit. This stayed, my lovely garter thing. It stayed. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's very cute. The weather's like my mood. Unpredictable. Stay whimsical, Blurry. Stay whimsical. Yeah, kind of a fashionista myself. Yeah. I like it. Before I had the uneven stocking sock thing. But now I kind of upgrade a little bit with the leg warmers, but I still keep the asymmetry, you know? Also, because keeping one up is easier than keeping two up. These things slip around all the time. I need some some what do you call it? Glue? I need some glue to keep it in place. You walk and it just slips up. Slips up. Some hot glue? Maybe not hot glue. I'm thinking you could use like eyelash glue, nail glue. Maybe not nail glue, actually. It's a bit dangerous. There's a thing. There's like a clothing glue that they make. I don't know. Yeah, the garter's nice. It's a little thinner than it was before. But yeah, Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue reminds me of the person who Gorilla Glued her wig to her head. The poor girl. Key example when the garter slips. Yeah, that shit don't stay in place if you're dancing. That's gonna fall all the way down. Or if it's not gonna fall down, it's gonna slip all the way up into the, you know, that place. glue actually. Alright, moving up. I know a lot of people have seen this part of the model. A lot of people have seen this part. I wonder if I'll get TOS for this. I always I have a feeling I'm gonna get TOS, but that's fine. You know, there's a toggle that hides the part that will get me striked down. I just can't show it yet. There's only one way to find out. Exactly, there's only one way to find out. Yeah, it's a strange TOS, but we'll get to that in a second. I wanted to include lots of hearts on this model. I really like hearts. I think they're the cutest shape, even though they're not really like a shape. They're still a shape in my mind. So there's hearts everywhere. Heart buckles, heart like little, what are these called? Jingly, jangly jingle jangles. What are they called? Heart keychain? No, charms. Charms. Yes. Heart charms on my little bows with my buckles. We kept the buckles at least. I like them. Guys, I'm really edgy with my buckles and my belts and garter. Yeah, old fashioned. Who? I don't know. Not really. Phone charms. Oh, if I had a phone toggle, it would have a heart on it too. Yeah. Yeah, and I like my long sleeves because again, I get really cold really easily. And also, if they're thin enough in the summer, it protects you from the UV. Not that there's a whole lot of UV protection on me right now, but yeah. The heart shape we knew actually originated from the booba or the butt. Oh, well, that's good because there's a heart shape cut out on my top. Final Fantasy main character with the buckles. Call me, is it Cloud? Call me Cloud. I just need a big sword now. Yeah, I posted a lot about this section. I got a little bit of tummy, a little bit of midriff, I think it's called, showing. I like my little midriff. I really like skirts. So I needed a skirt this time, and crop tops are just... They go really well with short skirts like this, in my opinion. I have a lot. I want it to be extra fluffy, so we got this little like lining at the bottom. Give it that little extra fluff without being too much. Yeah, skirts are cool. I like skirts. They need to start making skirts that are longer at the back though. Not like super long, but just like slightly longer, because why why is it the same length as the front when there's more in the back? Make it make sense. Someone make a skirt that will fit. This is why you don't see me turn around. This is what you see when you turn around. It's just ass. Swallowtail skirts. Are those the ones with like the really long things at the back? I used to have some, but I don't really like wearing them. For some reason on me, it doesn't feel right for me. I just really like short skirts and short shorts. I like wearing short things. But I don't like having my ass out. I don't like having my ass on display. So I need people to start making adjustments to the back of the skirt so that it doesn't show assets. Assets. I've been baking because I got that cake. Oh god. Making and bacon. I'm doing cooking by the book. Ass out, thumbs up. Ain't that one song? Yeah, I think skirts are cool. So now I have a skirt and not a dress. Okay. We'll shuffle up and see what happens. All right. So I have a couple assets that are new. But I'm gonna preface this by saying I thought I got a reduction and I didn't. So we're working with them now. Stuff happens and you know, that's life. Respectfully, please. Need more belts. Need more belts. And I just got rid of some. Booty so big it can't be showing those ass. Alright. And this is when we show off toggle 1, just because I'm really scared of TOS. Let's see if this works. Where's my fucking toggle? Alright. This is our TOS protector, my lovely bee. Say hello to B, everybody. We have Return of the Bee. He is sorry, not sorry for blocking your view. Hi, Mahogany! Welcome on in. Hello. It's lovely to see you. He puts the B in Soyuu V. Exactly. He is very happy to be here. He loves being here. It's very jiggly. Very jiggly. My beloved bee, who hasn't made a proper appearance in a very, very long time. Super long time, actually. So here he is again, in all his glory. Yeah, we have some assets that may need to be covered up for TOS reasons, but that's okay. That is a-okay. We have our protector. He's very happy. That's why his wings are so fast. Very happy. Very jiggly. Very, very jiggly, very flowy model. Yeah, so we'll have this in place if we need to as protection. If not, he's just... they're just out. I'll give you 1, 2, and then he's going back. I really do like the design of the top though. I saw like a photo of it online somewhere. But I didn't have the confidence to like wear it myself, so I was like, you know what, I'll just put it on my anime girl model, and then that's basically me wearing it. Basically. Kind of. So yeah. That's be counting with Soyuu. 1 bop, 2 bop, no more. And only count to 2. Yeah, I have the buckles on my arms. They're not really connected to the sleeves. I just have them. Hope you like. I can only count to 4. The inspiration for this model, I feel like the inspiration is really just me scrolling for clothes and thinking that I wanted to have a change in design overall. And so I think I just put together whatever outfit I was really looking at the time, and a couple more things, and then I just shipped it off. Really. I know that I wanted a like species change, if you could say that. I wanted a species change. I wanted sort of a progression. Even though I really don't like writing lore, I still wanted things to make sense. So that's why I've still got a lot of things that are similar to the 1.0 design. I didn't want a complete overhaul. I wanted just a slow progression so that people still know it's me. Yeah, I am very relieved that I can finally have this out and move on. I already have ideas for 3.0, so yeah, maybe another 2 years and we'll have 3.0. I've expressed very deeply that I really want to be pink. So while I have blue hair, in the future, I want one of my main colors to be pink. Then we'll see how it goes. I don't think like I really changed to the dark side. I was always kind of there. I mean, 1.0 was a corrupted / fallen angel, so she was pretty much there. She just needed a bit of encouragement, a little bit of a push to finally make a decision. Yeah, I really do like this one. If I could be pink next, then I think that's my final, I don't want to say resting place. Not resting place, but final like big design change. Yeah. My final form. Although I want the ability to change species, I guess. I think that would be very cool. There are lots of animals that I see around and I'm like, what if I could be that? What if I could be that? So you never know. Hi boy toy, welcome on in. Hello. A little bit of a little bit of a punch? No. No violence. Absolutely not. Only on the rift. Thinking of eating mold. Not right now. All the hair. I have a lot more hair, I think, than before. It was hard to tell because, you know, I had a chibi model. But I think the detail is very nice. I like to look at it. Go crazy. Yeah. New model prank at 3 AM? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Maybe I'm too old to understand the jokes of the young people. Anyways, I'll move. Ah, that's pretty much it. It's just the head. No head. I mean, my face is plastered all over my Twitter, so I can just move it down, right? Here we go. Put my whole head in frame for you guys. There you go. Let's move this. Here. Yes. Old me! I feel it sometimes. Hello! There's still a couple of tweaks that need to be made, but they're not too big of an issue. My poor rigger is very, very busy at this time of year, so I don't wanna bother her while she's con prepping. But the model is good to go, so I was like, let's just do it. We're tweaking. Yay! Outside check, I think Chibi's hair is longer. Oh really? I got a little bit of a trim, let's say. A little bit. It's the payoff. The payoff when you grow horns. I kept some things though, I think. I can't remember. Did I have these hair clips before or did I just add them? It's been so long since I've looked at the original. Yeah, at least like I wanted to keep the sparkle motifs. You can see them in the overlays behind me. The sparkles we kept. We added the hearts. And of course now we have horns, but it's just one head accessory to another. We have incredible range of motion. We can turn this way and this way. Up, down. Incredible range of motion. You guys have no idea how many hours I've spent just playing around with the model. It's so funny. Oh, I'm so glad that we can finally use it. I really like the art style that was used for this model. It's very like soft, kind of colors and coloring. Maybe I should get up a little closer. A little closer. And I can put the bee away, actually. Oh no. not the under boob. Which doesn't like under boob. Yeah, I'm very happy with this one. Yeah, it's a very soft vibe, which I really like, and I think it suits the kind of content that I make. So it works. It works. Yeah, I hope you guys like the new BGMs. We have 2 new BGMs. I know that people didn't want any of them to change, but I was ready for a change, and so there's no say in that. We have our custom one here, if you guys can hear it. And we have our overlays and our custom chat. Very cool. We don't have other outfits because I do not have the funds for that, but I think when I finally settled on a design that I really want forever, I will start to get other outfits. We do have like other outfits in artworks. There'll be a reference sheet that I'll post after stream where I have a casual outfit, and it's another crop top, guys. It's another crop top, but I have long pants for that one. Because sometimes you gotta have long pants. Especially when it's too cold for just like warmers. But the crop top stays. That one will be posted after. Yeah, outfits to be determined. Yeah. I would really like more outfits in the future. I'm just playing dress up, guys. I'm just playing dress up. I'm what my mother calls a fashion victim, because I used to go out in winter in crop tops and shorts. and I would complain that I'm cold, and she's like, well, that's because you're wearing nothing, girl. I was like, but I look good, so it doesn't matter. Dress for the job, not the job you have. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I will... let's see if these toggles work. We can go over to media because I have some slides to go through. If they work. Let's see if this does the thing. Oh, it does! Yay! It does the thing. Let me just shuffle down. Here we go. Here we go. Suffering the cold to be hot. Exactly. That's what I wanted. That's what I want to be in life. Suffering cold to be hot. Alright, here's our slides. I've made them on Canva. You can tell because I have a little blue dot as a cursor. Divas never get cold. Like, queens never cry and diva is never cold. We have our... This is our new Twitch icon. If it loaded. I really like this artwork. I've been using it a lot. All the credits are down the bottom. Hopefully it hasn't cut out. Hopefully it hasn't cut out, but they'll be all on the Discord afterwards. I'm gonna upload them after when I get some time. I could have done it before, but I didn't want any spoilers, or too many spoilers, you know. So yeah, I really like this one. Not for any particular reason. I think the expression is really cute, and I like the shading. It has nothing to do with the boobs and the armpit. Trust me, guys. Trust me. There's nothing to do with it. Trust me. So, here we go. For anyone that's new here, or you've forgotten, my name is Soyuu. And that's my beer. Nonchalant type shit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know my age. How would an angel slash demon remember their age? Who the fuck keeps track after many, many years? I'm not good at math. My height, I'm always growing, so I'm now 6'9" instead of 6'7". I grew a couple inches, actually. I can't ban people for saying 6'7" when I'm part of the problem, guys. Chat, I literally reposted a TikTok yesterday about 6'7". I can't say anything. Hi Tagaski, hello, welcome on in. Whole 2 inches from Chibi. Look, Chibi, that was just an illusion. I was actually like a full-grown woman. You just didn't see her properly. It was all an illusion. I was actually like 6'7", but you only saw me when I was 6 inches. We should have size comparison. No, she's just a fraction, literal fraction of my real height. Yeah, I was an angel slash got kicked out. So now I was like, fuck you, I'm a demon. You know what? Fuck you, I don't need this halo. Frisbees it back. I'm now a demon. Give me those horns. Don't ask how I grew them. I don't remember either. I woke up and they were there. I don't know how it works. No one ever briefed me on that. You know when you just wake up and there were horns on your head? That happened to me. I don't know. Yeah, they will grow, maybe, potentially. I like them this size though. If they get any bigger. Oh, my head's already heavy with how like dense and wrinkly my brain is from all the knowledge. How can I carry anything else on my small, fragile neck? Hi, Angel of Hell. Welcome in. Hi. Join the dark side on May the 4th. Ain't no way. It was not intentional, guys. Look, I haven't even watched Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan. You can't put this on me. I like Star Trek. If you threw your horns away, would they become boomerangs? Well, there's only one way to find out. Quickly, someone help me take these off. Let's start throwing them. Let's start throwing them like boomerangs. The freak emote. The new freak emote. I wish. Would you like more knowledge on your new Lamborghini? No, I would say knowledge. I would say knowledge. Yeah, for those who are new here, these are all the information that you need to know. And that's it. That's it. I just had my birthday. I just had, she says. It was like 2 months ago. Had my birthday 2 months ago. It was a small birthday bash, maybe is what you could call it. I think that's my birthday. That's what they told me. That was in my file. You know, they could have been lying to me. They do that. They could have lied to me. But that's the only date I know of. Like, I can't even remember my age, but they put a whole thing of my file and I was like, I'm taking this, I don't know anything. When you have a one-track mind of obtaining soy milk, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Welcome back, Bread! Oh dear, I hope you have better signal now. At a certain diva's birthday is 10 months away. It's me! It's me! My birthday's February 29th. No! Is that why they gave me a different day? Man. Why does your About Me have like triple your actual height? No, this is the correct height. This is factual. It's written. It's written in the stars. It's factual. Have you ever seen me? No. That's facts right there. That is the correct height. You'll never know. You never know. When I attend cons, they gotta put my screen on the ceiling because I'm too tall. I'm too tall for the walls and the only other thing to mount it on is the ceiling. You'll be looking up at me. Hello, Soyuu! Attach me to the fan. Seen that a bee takes up a fourth of your body. He's a really big bee. He's a giant bee, guys. That's a real person in a bee suit. That's a real person in a bee suit. He's sleeping in there. Don't say That's my son. That's my son in there. He's taking a nap. Leave him alone. Leave. He's huge. This is not your average bee. This is not your average bee, guy. You know, computer screens tend to be white, so you just confirm the 69 is her width. Yeah, like yeah. Anyone got like a curved monitor, one of them long curved monitors? Measure that and then times it by many. Times it by many. Look, I don't do maths. Look, I'm not really good at maths, so however many times it takes to get to 6'9", that's how many times. Am I still crooked? Okay. I don't know which way is up. Maybe I should be over here. He's a big bee, leave him alone, okay? Wait till he grows up, he's gonna be fucking huge. You ever see Clifford the dog? Well, here's Bee the bee. I guess. Hi, Kwazan! Welcome on in. We're doing good, thank you. tries measuring my wingspan isn't wide enough. Yo, I got a huge wingspan. I got the biggest fucking wingspan. Anyways. We have new tags / old tags. If you ever wanna tag me on anything, I got these. Or I will also use these occasionally. I have my general one, which is just hashtag Soyuu. Let me just fucking move, actually. Just move. Instead of me going like this. We have Soyuu. We have Soyuu JPG, like a JPEG. We have Soyuu clips. If you ever post a clip anywhere, so I can find it. Use that. Use that. Yeah. New model time. New model time. Oh, and VTube Studio crashes again. When will it be fixed? Please. Not everyone knew Clifford. Well, now you know. Clifford, the big red dog, was a tiny little dog, and then he grew to be a massive dog the size of a house. Well, I have B the bee, who was tiny and is growing rapidly. The more community Soybees we have, the bigger B gets. That's how it works. Clifford is British! Oh, shit. I'm so sorry, everyone else. I'm so sorry. I've just introduced you guys to the best dog in animation, aside from Blue's Clues. And maybe Bluey. Your model looks cool. Thank you. Thank you. B is getting swole. The bee will get swole. Bee will be evil? No, what? It's just a pink bee. Or a blue bee. Like a blue banded bee. I like my comically cartoonish bee though. My precious son. Yeah. You guys are bees, but that's my son. Or my daughter. Whatever they want to be. That's my child. Yeah, you can finally be bees. You guys have already been bees. It's good news. Imagine chat. We once had a chance to make the mascot a soybean instead of a bee. I can still make that happen, you guys. If you still want it 3.0, you guys can be soybeans. You guys can just be soybeans. If that's something the community wants, we can make it happen. Soyuu bean. I'll rebrand instead of Soyuu, I'm just soybean with an army of soybeans. We pivot. And our collective name is Tofu. Eileen! Hello, welcome on in. Beans! I love beans. I want to be actual beans just to pile on your desk. I go out and buy a jar of soybeans. And then when we get a new follower, I have to add another bean to the jar. And then when we fill up the jar, I have to go and make a block of tofu. New community goal. have enough beans in the jar to make a block of tofu. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of fucking beans. I'm no longer mini. I'm actually freaking huge. Yeah, I'm actually 6'9". Right? Mods say yes. Mods not agree. It'll back me up. These are the facts. I am 6'9". Yep. The mods know. The mods have seen. They know the height. 6'9", confirmation. And what the mods say is true. Kilometers. Kilometers. What the fuck is a kilometer? Jeez. Maybe that's too tall. Maybe that's too tall. The mods are fine, guys. The mods are fine. Pay no attention to them. It's okay. They're all good. See? See? Kilometer being the new the new standard measurement for height. Meters. Almost 10 meters tall. Meters. Oh my goodness. I haven't been able to fit anywhere. Hi Rin, welcome on in. Hi. Oh.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Alright, we're moving on. I actually have no idea what's on each slide. I've completely forgotten what's going on. Ah! Information for those who are new, or maybe you've forgotten, or you just want to know. Your standard likes and dislikes of yours truly. Let me shrink up a little. Shrink ray. Honey, I shrunk the kids. I think these are pretty standard. If you've been around, you should know most of these. I really like bees. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? That I really like bees and I think they're really cute. And that's why my chat is the cutest. There's no BL on that list? Oh, is there? Oh, is there? 6.9 centimeters? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I really like the color pink. Pink is my favorite freaking color in the whole world. It always has been. I know I'm blue. Nature has funny ways of doing things. Just like all of you, if you wanted blue eyes but you have brown eyes, well... Did you get to choose that at birth? I don't think so. Yeah, everything in my setup is pink and white. So that'd be my favorite color. And that's why we are working towards becoming pink. One day we will be pink. I really like small little trinket things. I really like pop mart, but not in like the trendy, oh my god, let's get blind boxes kind of thing. Like, I freaking love Demu pop mart figures. And that little character, I must have all of them. I have enough at the moment, but I really like little trinkets. And if you see me at a gacha machine, it's because they probably have a mini version of something. I searched around Japan for a mini sewing machine figure and it cost me $12, which is not too bad actually for a gacha machine, but still The crosswalk button? Okay, so it hasn't been unpacked yet, but it's in a box somewhere. This is what I mean. I really like cute miniature things, but I don't like the weird, gross miniature things. I like if they're properly made and good. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to put up all my trinkets yet. So the crosswalk button is in a bag somewhere. And I haven't found it yet. I have not found it yet, but I will find it eventually. I like to decorate my spaces. Some may call me a hoarder. I would say I'm a collector, and I will stand on that point. I am capable of throwing things out. But if I look at it and I'm like, damn, that's cute and that brings joy to my life, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere if it sparks joy. I like animated shows. I would say anime, but I do like other cartoons and movies. I am not an overconsumer or a hoarder. Look, I see little thing, I'm like, damn, you're coming home with me. I am buying this. Yeah. I've actually thrown away a lot of trinkets over the past month. So it might not have made a huge dent, but in my heart, it made a dent. And I was sad to part ways with them. But I looked at it and thought, this doesn't spark as much joy as when I bought it. Little things coming home with you. Is that where Rin went? I wish I could put Rin in my little pocket. And bring her home with me. If you don't set that crosswalk up, the bees can't get crossed. No, but you guys can just fly over. You guys can fly, right? Right? I saw a comment about League. But we'll get to it in a second, I promise. Been taking strays. She's sleeping. She can't hear us. You gotta obey traffic laws. I'm crying. You obey traffic laws. I can fly once. I can barely make it out of bed. No, Wombat, no. Okay, I'll lift all of you over, cause I'm big, strong, and tall, so I can lift you all on my shoulders and just walk over the road. I'll just carry you. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Big, strong, tall, nonchalant. Yeah, guys, I'm pretty nonchalant about things. Yeah. Nonchalant, just became a demon. You know how it is. You know how it be. God. I want to go through too much while ads are running, but I'll go briefly over the animated shows I've listed here. I tried to list as many as my favorites as possible without taking up too much space. We have Free. Everybody should know that I really like Free. It's a swimming anime. It's a beautiful coming of age story animated by KyoAni. KyoAni does amazing water animation. I highly recommend it. You may see shirtless guys. Pay no attention. It's a beautiful coming of age story about burnt out gifted children turning into adults and navigating their way through life. Seraph of the End, my favorites, my two faves. Apparently the series is coming to an end now. I would say finally, because what the actual heck was happening at the end? No spoilers, but what actually is going on? It's not suspicious if you like a wholesome coming of age anime, guys. Name some crazy ones the other day. Loki scared. Nuh-uh. No. There's Haikyuu. I feel like everyone should know Haikyuu. Haikyuu is a volleyball anime. It's so good. You guys should watch it if you haven't. It's not very like what, you know when like sports anime gets very weirdly bromance angsty and all that? It's not really like that too much. I'd say it's a good balance. And I think Haikyuu was a classic as well. One Piece, obligatory One Piece. The One Piece. I really like One Piece, guys. But do not tell me to read the manga because I would not. And I know it's objectively better, but I would not read it. Watakoi is a romance anime about two office workers. And it's so cute. The anime is only like 11 or so episodes. It's a very short watch if you haven't heard of it before. I highly recommend. It's just a good watch for like after work or before bed, or to binge watch in one sitting. Arcane. You don't have to like League of Legends to watch Arcane. Arcane is so good. I loved it. I'm waiting for the new thing to come out from the League universe. Thank you for the lurch, Fred. I really like the art style of this one. I believe the studio is for Fortiche. Really nice art style. I feel like they'll oversaturate it like Netflix does with everything they touch. Oh yeah, I mean, it is sponsored by Netflix, so it's Netflix made. But I do really enjoy the writing for League of Legends. The lore is really good. I like the lore team. Some things are questionable, but for the most part, you know, I think their writing team does good things. Arcane should inspire you to play League. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. The Rift needs you. I'll see you guys on the Rift. Maybe this one stands out or is an odd one out, but I really like Ben 10, guys. Maybe known fact if you have been around. I really like Ben 10. My Apple Watch is basically the Omnitrix. And I don't care if it doesn't match my outfit. I like having that on my screen. I watched a lot of Ben 10 growing up. Because I had brothers. And so, you know, we would have shows for them to watch and I would watch along. And so I didn't really get like Winx Club, I got Ben 10 instead. I think it's very cool. And also Kevin, you know, and Gwen. Maybe not so much Ben, but his cousin and her partner. Smash. Whoa, well, hey, Ben had his moments, but he sometimes, or most of the time, was a massive ick. Do not tell me you don't remember him shoving chili fries down his face. Or like everything with, what's her name? Julia. I don't forget. Gwenton! Yeah. Stop smashing the damn watch. He did not have to press it that hard. He did not have to press that watch so hard. The reason you would get the wrong alien? No freaking way. I thought it was a glitch there. Anyways, I don't want to digress too much about Ben 10. We can go into that another day. D. Grayman, big favorite of mine. Do I really know what's going on in the manga anymore? No, I don't. And probably because it updates every like 3 months with about 5 pages, but I still really like D. Grayman. I think Alan Walker's very cool. I like to rewatch moments from D. Grayman. It's not a very short series, but I do highly recommend. Around I sound like I'm going on about One Piece. When it gets to like 50 to 70 episodes, or I can't remember the specifics, but like there's an arc in there that I literally had goosebumps watching because I just thought it was so cool. And I'll say that without any spoilers. Blue Spring Ride. I really like romance. This is a classic in my brain. There are good romance out now, and I know a lot of people don't like Blue Spring Ride because of the whole like kind of communication issues with like old romance anime, and I do get it, I completely get it, but this holds a special place in my heart and I love them, so it's still one of my faves. Can't forget Tensura. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. My origin story pretty much. For my first streams I was a little slime model because I really liked Tensura so much that it just had to inspire me. The reason I'm blue pretty much because of Rimuru. Slime you have Tensura to thank for that. Me being blue, it's because of Rimuru. Maybe you could say the fact that I am a demon now could be thanks to Rimuru, but also it's my personal preference. Well, Slime you, good times. Slime you was very, very cute. Ball knowledge. Keep that in your noggins. Keep that in your little brains. Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon. It's one of my favorite. I'd say it's a franchise now, right? It's one of my favorite movies and franchises. I've watched the first movie at least 20 times since it came out when I was a child. I really, really love it. Good night, Wombat. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming to chat and hang out. I appreciate you. Sleep very well. Is it possible to change the color of your hair in this? It is, but it doesn't look that good. I have a toggle that I can show off. I did make one just for the sake of trying, but it's not as easy as it was before. Some new anime that made it to my list: Dungeon Meshi, Frieren, the new fantasy goats, I'd say. Dungeon Meshi's a good watch. It's getting a little dramatic at the end there. I'm not reading the manga for it, I'm just waiting for the anime. Same with Frieren. I know Frieren's on a hiatus, so I'm just gonna keep with the anime. For now, I am in the middle of season 2 at the moment. I'm finally watching the rest of season 2. I only watched like 5 episodes before. I think I'm on like 7 or 9, somewhere there. So, getting there slowly. Yeah, there's a lot more anime that I like. But these are some of my favorites. You dropped it 3 times. Honestly, it's understandable. It takes a while to get to the points that people really hype up. It's more of a slow-paced slice of life until then, and in between as well. I really like slice of life and slow-paced anime. One that I really enjoyed watching was Natsume's Book of Friends. So, you know, Frieren's pretty much up my alley. Especially with the really, really detailed animation. I'd say it's worth like sticking out for, but if it's really, really boring, I completely understand why people drop it. Hi Jay! Welcome on in! Hello! Thank you! But yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on from there. We'll go back to the list. I'll state the obvious. I really like cinema roll. Cinema rolls everywhere. It's common knowledge. It's common knowledge on the Soyuu Twitch channel. I would show collections, but they're all in boxes at the moment. But if you ever see a hand cam of the past, you'll see a little cinema roll plushie on my mic. I feel like attention span these days affected how short anime episodes have become. I don't think so. Have they gotten shorter? There are lots of anime that do short episodes. They're mostly like comedy ones or really short slice of life kind of types where they have 4 coma manga panels. But I think, yeah, there's different types of like episode ones. I've seen a couple that are only like 5-minute episodes or 11-minute episodes, but generally they are still 20 minutes, depending. The first episode of Sense to Be Here is like an hour. I really liked that one though. I've only seen episode 1 because I completely forgot that I watched it. But I thought the concept was really cool. I heard that they changed the design for the is she like an angel or whatever? They put more clothes on her. Yeah, I think that was a good choice. Need to be in the mood for it. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's just one of those. Yeah, I think anime episodes are still quite long. Just depends what you watch. I'll go down the list and then I'll come back to this one because there's so many. I like plushies. That links into my cinema roll addiction. I have a lot of plushies. I had to pack them up recently and put them all in boxes, and I realized I have a lot. I really do have a lot. I did not know that because they were all on their respective shelves, but now that I put them in boxes and have to put them on different shelves, I think I need to sort them. And I don't want to get rid of them because they spark joy, but I need to be more selective, I think. Just a little bit. I like my iPad time. I will admit maybe I am a bit of an iPad kid. I really like my iPad, guys. I want to scroll on my TikToks and Reels and read my manga and manhwa. I can't go to bed without my iPad time. And of course, Dan and Phil. I would not be here as an anime girl online if it was not for Dan and Phil. Because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have watched anime. And without anime, I would not have gotten into this kind of environment. Somehow mixed in there, I found VTubers. You put me on Dan and Phil, I have you know. Guys, if you need a new YouTuber to watch, I recommend Dan and Phil. Because they were the OGs of YouTube. More specifically, Phil was one of the OGs of YouTube. If you ever saw a like challenge type video on YouTube, Phil might have made that. Phil might have made the original. He might have come up with it. There is a possibility. He made a lot of challenges and no one credited him for it. Makes me very sad. But yeah, Dan and Phil. I also got onto Tumblr because of them, and Tumblr is a whole different world. So they are partially the reason I am how I am today. So of course they have to make my list. Of course. And I just I gotta mention them because I spent so much money on them. Their freaking Patreon. And their stupid boy podcast. What man podcast. Never a Tumblr girly. It's not too late to become a Tumblr girly, guys. You can still be on Tumblr. It's just not how it used to be. But it's, you know, they're all still there. Everything is still there. But yeah, we'll circle back up to here. Guys, I love yaoi. I love boys love. Did you know that? Well, now you do. A terrible influence? Just so happens to be the name of their tour. Terrible influence. How did you know? So you convinced me to make a Tumblr, never bothered to finish my page. Guys, if you ever want to learn HTML and CSS website coding, make a Tumblr. Make a Tumblr. If you're too late for MySpace, you're not too late for Tumblr. I'll tell you that. Get to it. Open W3 schools. Memorize your hex codes. There's a mix of boys love and other manga in here. Some of these manga titles do have anime, but I prefer the manga over the anime, which is why they're in here instead. Gets blinded by the peak I'm witnessing. We have Horimiya. I really love the manga for Horimiya. I've read it so many times. I love the dynamic between them. I don't care what people say. I really like them. We have our first BL, Fake Fat Lips. I would not be expanding on these guys. You can search them in your own time. Fake Fat Lips, it's like 5.5 chapters. You can get it on Amazon. Good, very cute, short BL. Yeah, Pandora Hearts. If you like, what's this other series called? The Case Study of Vanitas, you will like Pandora Hearts. Why? Because it's the same author and it's the same art style and all the characters are really pretty. We have Secret XXX. It's not as bad as it sounds with all those X's. It's a short, I think it's 6 chapters? 6 or so chapters. It's about a guy who likes small animals but's really allergic to them, and he falls in love with someone who works at a small animal pet shop. Kosuke's flight plan. It's about a flight coordinator, I think he is, and a pilot, and they're kind of like school friends but not really. Sketch, our first manhwa on this list. Peak art style. I ranted about this on the BL tier list pod from ages ago. If you like nice art and there is plot, but towards the end there is hardly any, and if you like that and you want to appreciate some art, check out Sketch. We have Heaven and Hell Roman Company, which inspired some of my design. There's a character in there who's like half angel, half demon, and he's got one black eye and one white eye. And so I took that and said, that's mine now. I took that and said, that's mine. This is another manhwa. It's very short compared to Sketch. It's like a read in one night kind of thing. We have My Love Story of the Yamada-kun at level 999. Good manga, currently on hiatus, but has an anime if you want to watch the anime. I've seen 2 episodes, so I can't really compare them too much. But very cute love story because they actually get together. You can actually witness romance happening. Next we have The Priest Chart. One of my favorite manhwas actually got cancelled, so read at your own risk, really. If you're okay with no actual ending to the story and you just want to read it before reading it, you can go and have a look at it. It's a reasonably kind of old series in terms of the manhwa world, but it's long enough to enjoy, but it's not done. Yeah. Has an anime? Yeah, my love story has a anime. Guiding has it. It's more of a new one. You can read it on Lezen, I think that's where I bought it from. It's been a while, but it's like a guide verse. You guys heard of Omega verse? Well, this is the new one now, which is almost the same, except it's about espers and guides. Yeah, guide verse. It's a new thing. I'm actually a sucker for guide verses and Omega verses. I just really like them, guys. I like the matchups of the fucking things. Yeah. This one's quite small. I don't know if you can read it because the pop-up. But this is a romance manhwa, the symbiotic relationship between the rabbit and the Black Panther. It's so cute. I think the title says it all. But I really enjoyed it, and I think that it's just ended all its side stories. So if you're looking for a romance manhwa, go check that one out. Next we have Kami-sama Kiss. This one has an anime. It also has an OVA, which some people don't know that it exists because they keep complaining that it never adapted the end of the story. But it did, just in a separate episode. But yeah, this is Kami-sama Kiss. I really like it. One of my OG romances that I watched and read. So it holds a special place in my heart. Yeah, it's good. It's good, it's good. I've reread it a couple times as well. All good. Last but not least, I have Kabukicho Bad Trip. I can't say much on this one. It's a manga, BL. It's quite explicit, but I really like the dynamic between the two main characters. One of them is like a host that really liked this, I think he's like a celebrity model or something. So he like used the celebrity's name as his host name, and then he kind of got outed for being a fan, and then he quit his host job, etc, etc. Yeah. That's all my likes. I like more things, but that's all that really comes to mind. As far as dislikes go, I feel like they're pretty standard. I don't like loud noises. It hurts my head. I don't know what it is. Loud noises, I'm very sensitive to them. My volumes are usually very low. I don't like being cold. I get cold all the freaking time. Winter is my enemy. I don't really like wrapping up that much in clothes. I'd rather just not have them. I like having my crop tops. So being cold is not really ideal. I don't like horror. I don't do well with horror things. If you guys saw my what is the game called? Alien Isolation gameplay, I get very anxious easily. Even though I didn't even meet the alien in that playthrough, I was scared out of my freaking mind. So you'll not really find horror games here. And of course, don't tell me to read the One Piece manga. I will not read it. I don't care. I watched the anime to the end of time. Let me just shuffle over here. Just so that I can go through the games. These are games that I have played, / will play. Some of them are like continuing, and some of them I've just played in the past and I really like, and that's just the vibe of my games that I will bring out. We have Genshin is where I started. Genshin is what I used to just stream all the time. We have Filter Mystria. You'll see a lot of Filter Mystria. You'll see some tomorrow. I really like this game. It's a farming game for those who don't know. Animal Crossing. I used to play a lot of Animal Crossing. Not so much anymore. But definitely in the past. Ooblets. We have finished this game, but if you want a cute game to play, I highly recommend. Slime Rancher. I think we might do a replay of this in the future at some point if I get the time and the chance. But I used to play this a lot before I started streaming. Lotto Knot. I won't be playing this one again, but I have played it in the past and it's very, very cute. We played Deltarune when the new chapters come out. We will continue Deltarune. Cult of the Lamb I played in the past on stream. We'll probably do another run if I get the chance and time. And of course, League of Legends. Although I try not to stream it that much. I do like playing the game, although I haven't really played too much as of late. Yeah. That's me. As far as goals go, I feel like goals in terms of where I want to get in the future or whatever, I think they're pretty standard. And what I've said before, I want to make more friends in the space. I struggle to make friends. I'm not a very like social person and I struggle to be present, but I will always be around and I always send TikToks and videos to share. I want to finish many games. My goal with streaming mostly was to play more games than I ever played before. I only played like 3 games before stream and now we have so many. And I like finishing them. If I really like the game, I'm gonna finish the game. I'm gonna reach 1,000 YouTube subs on the main channel and 2,000 on Twitch. I think that'd be pretty cool. I feel like we're pretty close to them anyways, but I like to set closer goals. They feel more achievable to me than if I set something unrealistic. I like to be a realist. I want to be pink. Have I said that enough? I want to be pink one day. And I will. And I will. And then another thing with streaming that I wanted to do was gain confidence. And I think I've gained a lot since I've started over 3 years, but I can always gain more. There's always more confidence to gain. I always second guess with stuff on stream, whether I should do something or say something or play something even. And I think I should just do whatever I want. Do whatever I want. I shouldn't have to worry too much. And then we did a subathon last year and it was really fun. And maybe I'll do another one. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. Who knows? I don't know if I'll get a chance to. It was quite tiring. But another subathon would be good. Maybe if we could do it for like a cause, that would be cool as well. Because I struggled to like find sub goals that I thought would be okay. Yeah. But those are my goals, whether they're short-term, long-term, or just streaming in general. And of course, the people that worked hard on my 2.0 and every asset included. We have my model art. I don't know how to say some of these names, so I'm gonna guess and hope it's okay. huge. We have my live 2D rigger Daemon. We have the person who put all the art into a nice cool composition for the starting screen. You have Kurota Project. I hope you guys liked the starting screen. I played for 10 minutes today just so that people could roll up and also appreciate the new assets. Our overlays and our schedule, if you saw the schedule in the Discord, are all done by Raizumi, our one and only VIB Raizumi. I have no idea. I want to try my best to say the names right. And then the chat was done by Sona. The chat down here. The BGM and all the alerts included were done by Yuseika. I appreciate their patience with me. I was very picky with my alerts. I wanted them to be just right. No, I think I've been doing well with them. Damn it. The chibi art that you saw at the beginning of stream with my PNG, that's done by Awith. Awith the cutest. It was a very last minute thing. I didn't have anything for the PNG and then the opportunity came up, so I grabbed it. Some of the panel art here is done by Sotora, and then the other panel arts are done by, let me read this properly, Mika Rikichi. So there's a mix of them down below. We have refreshed our panels, shiny new panels for a shiny new Soyuu, and those templates are by Asset Shop. Our alerts are by Rosie and Yuna. We have 4 new alert little animated chibis. A long time ago we had a dono goal for custom alerts, and that's where that went to. I've had them for a long time. I've had them for so long. Our ending screen you'll see in a bit, which is this artwork here, is done by oh, where's it gone? Where's Calrote Rabby. And then the stinger, the heart stinger that you guys saw, is done by Yo Yami. Yeah, we have abandoned our Cinnamoroll stinger. It's time for a change. We have a nice heart stinger, which I've also had for a very long time. And if you want to see all the emote artist credits and anything else that I may have missed, you can go to my card, which is linked in my Twitch bio, and you can see all the amazing artists that work on 2.0 Soyuu. Many people. And they'll be up on the Discord as well afterwards. But yeah. Last but not least, I want to go through our rules because we have written them again. We've written them, they might be slightly differently worded. So I just want to touch on those for anyone that was here before or is new. This is an English only chat and you have to be 18 plus. Please. Respect my mods. If they make a decision, don't ask why. Just accept it. If you really want to know, we have a Discord you can open a ticket on. I hope that you guys bring good vibes to chat. I want this to be a happy and safe place. If you're having a hard day, I want you to be able to just forget about it and relax and take your mind off it. I don't really want any trauma dumping in here because it might remind someone else of their own troubles. And also please stay on topic as much as possible and don't have big conversations between yourselves, especially in the chat. If you want to have conversations, we have a Discord that you can chat all you want in. I really appreciate if we could stick by these rules. We have no links. Stream Elements will bonk you for posting links. You can post your what's it? The clips. Now they won't bonk you for the clips, but you can't post links, please. You get bonked. No drama. This is a safe place. We're relaxing. We're chilling. No drama. And also further down, again, no trauma dumping. If you're a streamer, I ask you not to do any self-promo. You might do it unintentionally by saying, I'm gonna go stream, or I'm streaming later, or I will stream this. Just be careful. Just be careful. I'm not super strict, but I do ask that you try and refrain. No backseating. If I need help, I will explicitly ask for help. Sometimes I make comments like, where is this? How do I do this? But I'm just asking myself. I'm just thinking out loud. Otherwise, I'll be staring at my screen in silence and you guys won't be able to hear me think. There, I'm just expressing my thoughts. Don't mention other creators if I haven't brought them up. We've had incidents in the past. It's just not really relevant to the stream, so I ask that you don't randomly bring them up. And again, no hate and harassment. This is a safe place. Make others feel safe. We have our boundaries, what's okay and not okay. Again, you can always ask. We're okay to like give you direction on what's okay and not okay in chat. We don't want you to tiptoe around. We want you to feel comfortable. This is an 18 only channel, so of course there are 18 plus topics, but they have to be within reason, you know? If things are brought too far, I'll always try and reel them back. We can swear. There's nothing against swearing. I can't stop myself, so I can't stop you from swearing. Innuendos are okay. Again, if they're taken too far, we can always reel them back and let you know. I do ask that there's no platonic flirting unless you're like my mutual. Personal questions are a no-go, really. I am an anime girl online. I am Soyuu. Please don't tease and bully me too much. I do get very sad and I stress about it a lot. I get very anxious very easily, so I will overthink many things. Okay to like banter once every now and then, but if you're constantly teasing and bullying, I do not really appreciate that. But yeah, if you're always confused, you can ask a mod or ask me. Hi Kat, welcome on in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love the little cookie. I love the little cookie emo. Very fitting. That's all my slides. That's all I made. I'll go back to the start. You can have this lovely artwork on your screens. All in all, treat with respect and the respect you'd expect. Exactly. How would you feel? Will I ask? I'm gonna go back to chatting, I think. Yeah. Go back to chatting. Let's see if this works. Oh yay! It does work. Okay, perfect. Let me just, oh god, bring this over here. Does anybody have like, I don't know how presentations work? Any questions? Any parts you want me to like zoom in on besides the chest? Happy to answer any or show off any if you want screenshots for any particular reason. Just not the chest. I'll turn our redeems on as well. We have some redeems. Where is it? I turned them off just so that we didn't have too many interruptions. But I can turn them back on now. There we go. Oh my god. Those are some big hearts. Holy, I never tested those. Thank you for the hearts. We have just 2 redeems for now. 2 cosmetic redeems. Best model design 2026. Oh, thank you. Thank you. She can have some improvements, definitely, but I really like looking at myself right now. Yeah, we have two new toggles for you guys to play around with. And then we also have expressions. Like this one. And this one. And this one. Since when did you get good with presentations? Man, I don't know. I think it's all the streaming. All the streaming makes it very easy. It's just a media share at this point. Now we have redeem toggles for this one. I think it's this one. Or it could be the other one. I don't know. But now you guys can have the bee next to me, just like before. Now both. Doppelganger or Troppelganger for B. Who knows? And then this is the coolest one. This is the coolest one. Wait, I gotta kind of zoom in for this. Hey, a little bit lighter on the head. You guys can now toggle the pigtails. Does it look strange? I've never had no pigtails. They were the hearts. Looks very different. I know it feels weird, but then I think it's cool at the same time. It's a good change for summer, except it's winter. Oh, and also, just to show off, I did test the pink hair. It doesn't look as good though. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? No, it don't. Hold on. Where is it? Maybe I got rid of it. Oh no. There. It looks like it's gone. Wait, that's so sad. I didn't really delete it, so it must have just poofed into a non-existence. Give the drink, dang. But basically, you try and get pink from blue. So you gotta add like red, and it kind of makes it like a purpley kind of color. So it's not very easy. I can't bleach my hair at the moment. My hair is quite light. It's lighter than it was before. It's still not white. Still not white enough for a pink dye. So it doesn't really work too well. I wonder if I have like a photo, because I swear I took a photo of it. I swear I had a photo. Ah, here it is. Let's see if I can bring this up somewhere. Okay. Here we go. This is the kind of pink that you'll get. So it's not really pink, it's more like a purple pink. But it's not very easy. It's not very easy to achieve. Yeah, like a magenta. It's just not really my favorite kind of pink. I like a more red pink than a blue pink, purpley pink. Just my own preference. Yeah. It's an option, just not a very good one. So we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait. Pink so slay, yeah. Pink. Very slay. Pink very cute. I hope you guys like the new overlays. They're similar to before, but also very, very different. We have the time as well there. So we are keeping on track. Starting screen. I really like the starting screen. I had the option of using this chat as well on the starting screen, but I thought it would block it, so I decided to go for a horizontal chat, and I think it made a big difference. I think it was the right decision. I made that horizontal chat like last week. I had to look up a tutorial for it. Just a very basic one. The ending screen, there's one that's coming, but it's like, it's still being made. There's an artwork that I really wanted for the ending screen. But it's still in the works, so we just have our temporary one at the moment. But I think it's okay still. Yeah. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I almost forgot. Oh my goodness. So, YouTube, right? We have our main channel. We have our VODs channel. And I've just made a clips channel. Why? Because I want to post unedited clips. I want to post clips, but I don't have the time to edit them like I do with shorts. So I think we will upload unedited clips, and by unedited I mean they're not like my shorts. So we now have a clips channel. It is Soyuu Clips, who would have guessed? Nothing's up there yet because I haven't really gathered what I haven't posted or gathered what I want to post. I'm still like a perfectionist in a way, so there will probably be some cuts in the clips, but not as many, and not many graphics or subtitles, because I gotta make the thumbnails at least. Yeah, something new. I don't know if I should like ping the Discord for shorts, not shorts, clips when they're posted. Maybe I'll put up a poll on the Discord, a poll that I haven't done in a long time. Perhaps. Maybe that's what we'll do. I think that's it for today. New model, new me, new rules, new overlays, new everything, new emotes. New emotes will be up on Discord later tonight. I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that. I hope you guys like what's on Twitch. I selected what I think would be good. There's a good variety of them. You still get your old animated emotes because we have so many slots for them. If it's scheduled out, there's 4 clips. Yeah, I still don't know what I really want to do with the clips channel. If I just want to batch post a bunch, just so that there's something on there, or like post on and off schedule to the VODs channel, because we might be able to do that as well. I'll have to see what I've got. Yeah, I really like the fishing emote. I think it's very cute. Little fishing emote. Yeah. Alright, nothing about our raid message has changed though. It's still the same one. Still same raid message. Thank you, napkins. I will probably let me see if I can find somebody to raid, actually. Someone to raid, and then I will go through our plans. Oh my god, B streaming. No way. B streaming. Streaming Apex. Okay, gamer. Okay, gamer. We're gonna raid V. If you guys like some of the spicy art that I've had made, that was done by B. There is one coming out that hasn't been posted yet, so it will come out very soon. You guys will like it a lot. But they're all done by B. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you for the raids. Do we have followers? I can't remember. The followers. The lurks, the chats. Where are they dropping? They already dropped. Thank you for being patient with me. With my 2.0. All the teasers. All the times I said, yeah, it'll come out. 2.0 soon, guys, don't worry. And then it never happened. I just set a date and I made sure I had everything, and then I just pushed myself to do it. So finally, we'll play some Fields of Mischief tomorrow just to relax, and I don't have to talk as much with Fields of Mischief, I think, because I've still got my lovely tonsillitis to deal with. So bomb clips from the VOD. If anyone wants to go back and clip, you are free to. I would appreciate it. I will try and do my own VOD scrubbing myself, of course, when I get the chance. Yeah, if you want to support the channel for free, of course watching is the most basic thing. but you can also clip, and that would help me a load. Oh wow, good timing, Stream Elements. Good timing, Stream Elements announcement. Thank you all for joining. I hope you have a good rest of your days and nights, guys. And if you're going to sleep, I hope you sleep well. Here's our raid message in for non-subs and subs if you're planning to join in on the raid over to B, who's playing Apex. Share the love. Say hi to another cool streamer and artist. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. Who knows? Take care, everybody. Hopefully this toggle still works. Goodbye.